pieces of quilting where she's working with 1-inch little squares, and she loves it, she loves it, she loves it. She works on a 475 cape. She has a 5 series cape, and she does have a long arm Q24 that she just does the free motion and ruler work on. And she can move that 24 like it's nothing and be so precise, and so perfect. You should see these lines that she did with the ruler work. Her favorite quilting is on the Q24. Her favorite fabrics, I have to say, are probably the Tilda fabrics, which we carry in the store, that are so beautiful. Every time a new collection comes out, there's a waiting list to get this fabric. She pieces all different sizes and shapes and styles, and she's just phenomenal. So again, another star at Flash Sew and Quilt. Oh, and there's her project. Oh, I forgot to even tell you about her project. So she made a garland of stars. So I wanted to tell you how she did it. She put 2 layers of wool batting in the center, put fabric on both sides, and then she drew a star on a template, laid it on top of the fabric, and then drew that star with chalk, and then stitched on that line, and then cut out each star with pinking shears. And then she hand sewed them all down to the trim here. Okay. So this is my dear friend, Miss Kim. She is our inventory control person. She has, well, I already told you we're over 250 years of experience. So that should tell you something about all of our ages, ha ha ha. But anyway, Kim has a very, very, very keen eye for color and design, and she creates the most amazing art projects that I've ever seen. She uses different forms and mediums to create her art. She loves collaging, painting, fiber work, botanical printing, thread painting, free motion quilting. If you have a sit-down machine and you want to know how to do feathers, Kim's your girl. She has got them mastered. So if you can at any time come in and talk to Kim, Laura, as you see, we're multi-talented. So, but anyway, this is a piece of her work that I want to tell you about. Let me talk about. I want to tell you about this piece, but we have an artist coming to Flash Sew and Quilt called David Taylor. If you've ever heard of David Taylor, he is phenomenal. But he's coming to the Naples store and the Sarasota store. I do believe there are still some seats available in Sarasota. And when you see this piece, it's not by David, but it is similar to what you're going to see David do. He will design something for you off of a picture, and then you're going to create the work of art. Kim has done a lot of these different classes with different artists, and her and David are just really close friends. So she was able to get him to come back to Naples because he was here before. He taught at the Naples Quilt Guild. So this piece is a textile embroidered art, collage small pieces of fabric to base, thread painted for motion for details, and the background is a botanical printed canvas that Kim did herself. And if anybody's interested, contact Kim. This one is for sale. Is that amazing? She said if you look at it straight on from a distance, she said the eagle's looking right at you. Isn't that great? That's what you can create. Thank you, Kay. Okay, so our next star is Rosemary. Rosemary was a teacher in her former life, and she will always be a teacher. She is like the best teacher, one of the best teachers. We have so many best teachers at Flash. But she is, I call her the queen of embroidery because this woman knows embroidery inside and out. And she can fix anything. She can walk you through anything. She knows everything about embroidery. Her favorite machine is a Radiance. And she created her design. Her design is a Claudia Donnell. If anybody knows Claudia Donnell as a designer, she made these beautiful boot designs, and they're called Bootiful Boutiques. And there are a lot of different different boots that have flowers in them, have arrangements in them. This one is called Patriotic and Garden Bouquet. So Claudia Dell is sort of an advanced designer, but Rosemary she breaks it down so that you can understand it and you can create some of the most beautiful things with her designs. What do you guys think? Isn't that gorgeous? So, we have 3 patterns of that left. So we have them in the booth. So if anybody's looking for an embroidery design to do, that's a great one. And Rosemary is in the booth, so if you have questions that you want to ask her about things, she's available to you for the next 2 days, for today and tomorrow. So she's working in the booth today. Okay, so we have Mia. Mia, unfortunately, is moving back to New Hampshire. She was a great asset while she was with us. She is amazing at repurposing. Her mantra that she had written in her notes for me was a family mantra: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I thought that was great. So she recycled everything. So she made a little bag for us just because she wanted to add something to our collection. She made a bag out of some blue jeans from her aunt and thrift shop quilt. She can take a thrift shop quilt and she's made it into jackets and tops. She can take a thrift shop sweater and turn it into a scarf with a hoodie. She can take a thrift shop blue jeans and make bags, and she has made many, many, many bags. Thank you. Okay. Our lovely manager, Gary. If you guys haven't met Gary, you need to come in and meet Gary. He's the most delightful, lovely, wonderful person that I know. I just love him dearly. So he made a, I forgot to tell you. He will dazzle you when he walks in. He's got blue eyes. I think they're, Frank Sinatra eyes or something. But everybody just kind of drools over him when you come in. So I just want to let you know, just come in and meet him. He's wonderful. He will help you with any machine. He will help you with anything that you need to know. He too is an embroiderer, and he has done some amazing designs that are hanging in the store, all stitches, and they're like wall art. So you must, was it Emmett's, what is his one? Thomas Kincaid. So he's done some Thomas Kincaid designs, which are just stunning, you guys. So you really do have to come in. First, meet Gary and let him show you around the room. His favorite machine is his new 990, quilting Bernina 990 sewing embroidery machine. And he made the quilt on it. He did all the piecing on it. And he did edge-to-edge quilting on his 990, which was phenomenal. And he embroidered a label on his 990 for the back of the quilt, which is really cool too. And we're going to have the quilts up here. They're going to be in the booth too, you guys, if you want to come and look at things too. So, but anyway, I just wanted to let you know that about Gary. He's just delightful. Okay, we have Peggy. Peggy is the person that will come and help us at any time that we need some help. She's just amazing. We just love her to death. She jumps in whenever. She does help with some of the long arming whenever we need help. She's helped Bridget and Michael at many shows, and she's just great. Just lovely to talk to. So we have a little bag that she made for us, and it's a origami bag by GE Designs. It was a free pattern. It's 2 sizes. She says, and she sewed it on her new 990, Bernina 990. She called it she wanted it to be for baby stuff. So if a mom was going to a 4th of July event, she said, they put binkies in there, just little things in there. And then we're like, well, what about jewelry? What about lipstick? What about sewing stuff? So this little bag will cover everything. So as you see, we're talented in so many different ways: bags, embroidery, quilting, sewing machines, long arming, you name it, we can do it. We are totally full service. So Christy is my next person. She blows me away with her beautiful quilts we have hanging in the store. She brings in some every now and then. We have one hanging in the store. And although she's a very shy person, she can create absolutely anything on an embroidery machine, piecing, sewing, making bags. Her quilting sewing construction is very well thought out and meticulously created. Her project is a little travel iron bag. So her pattern was by Sisters Common Thread, and Christy made her iron tote with a radiance by Baby Lock. And she's just very versed on the radiance. So if you have any questions about the radiance or any, Baby Lock machine, she's kind of a good one to talk to about that. So you can iron on the inside. The outside folds up and covers your little mini iron. Okay. Okay. This is our illustrious Debbie, who runs our tech room. And she's an amazing tech for your machines. She just babies them and pampers them, and she calls it spa day when you come in. So she wants your machines to be well taken care of. She too also is an incredible embroidery enthusiast. Her work on machines are impeccable, as well as her quilting, sewing, embroidery, and now her favorite thing to do is rope pulls. But I want to tell you, we've been having these rope pull classes with a lady named Lisa at the store. We have a wonderful classroom, and Lisa has taught so many people how to make these absolutely gorgeous rope pulls. So if you're ever in the mood for a class for that, they're great gifts. So once again, a little patriotic theme there. This rope is called Ruby Red, and it's the rope itself. The rope it's from Mountain Thread Company. And so that's the ruby mix, and then she took the blue, and the blue she wrapped the rope with batik fabrics, and then she added those lovely little buttons on there. Okay, and Debbie also is working at the booth, so if you have questions for Debbie, she's in there. Okay. This is Anna's work of art. She's a delight to work with. She's from England. She loves to sew on all of our Bernina machines. She's an amazing free motion quilter on the Q20. She might give you a quick little demo in the back if you want. So you have to stop by the booth on the Q20, which is a mid-arm. It's a sit-down quilting machine. She can do leaves and feathers, you name it, she can do it. She also, your class that you took was from Hillary here, she's a guild member. She took the class with Hillary to learn how to do stars. I think that was a part of it. So she kind of reproduced these stars in her way. And she has a sawtooth, an Ohio star, and a Lemoyne star. Anna did this on her Bernina 590 using a patchwork foot number 57 and a walking foot 50. She quilted it on a Q20, and she did free motion and rulers. And she was using our Aurifil threads. That's a cotton thread that's absolutely wonderful to work with. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Isn't she wonderful? Okay, I think mine probably is the simplistic one here. You never like to talk about yourself, but I do work in the long arm room now, and I am loving every minute of it. If anybody is ever thinking of getting a long arm machine, you need to come and see me. Our Bernina Q24 on the rails is phenomenal. You can do edge-to-edge quilting, you can do free motion, you can do ruler work, and then that's sort of like your only machine that you're going to need to do for quilting. It's just phenomenal. It does everything. But anyway, so I work back there, and it's actually where the magic happens, the room that I work in. So you have to come see some of the magic back there. I've been working for Flash about 5 years now, so maybe a little more, I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun. So my project is a placemats. So I just did, with some of the patriotic fabrics that we have, it was going to be a dozen placemats, but time gets away. And so we have a set of 4 there, but I did 2 different color waves of it. So show the bottom one there. But this pattern, just so you can see that, is from one of the Kay Fassett's books. It's called Quilts by the Sea. It was the front cover. He didn't do it in patriotic, he did it with his fabrics. Kay Fassett is a fabric designer. And the gradation, it's so simple. You have a large rectangle and a small rectangle, and you sew those 2 together. you're making a row, it's going to go from, it's like a gradation of color. You're going to go from reds to pinks to oranges. I mean, and it just gradates color. That pattern is so wonderful and so easy to do. So I think his things are really simplistic, and maybe that's what I really like about him. So, okay. All right. We have our grand finale, and I know you all are waiting for it. She might need a standing O, so. The owner of Flash, Bridget, is a wonderful boss. She loves everything about the quilting industry. She has no fears of any quilt pattern, embroidery design, serge or project. Let's say she just enjoys the challenge on a daily basis, right? So our finale project is something that Bridget created, which is a Laura Heine design, and it's, of course, of our American flag, and she has worked tirelessly on this. So it's a Laura Heine pattern. It's fused and raw edge technique. Her she hand-guided, did it on the long arm, the Q24, free motion, but she hand-guided quarter-inch lines, so it's a grid. It goes both ways. And she did it on the 24. Isn't she talented? She deserves a round of applause. We so love Michael and Bridget. You guys, thank you. That's what we have to offer for you. Just come and see us. That's what we'd like. We'll see you soon.